on the rise. Carl Anthony.
Oh, tremendous alley. Thank you. Tip-off goes to the Clippers. So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. And it's Russell in at the 1.
Missed opportunity, wide open from mid-range. He would love to get that one back. In terms of offense, the Clippers have been up and down in recent years. When they're healthy, they're dangerous. When they're not, it's a struggle. This is the shot you want, right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
Here's Morris. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
And now the game is really starting to flow. We should be in for a good one.
How good is it to see the first one go through the net?
And Smitty, with the Clippers, it shows how important depth is to an NBA offense.
Yeah, you know this. It's great to have a powerful first unit. But if your second unit can't carry its weight, it's a fragile situation.
Now here's George. Pass to Zubac. Kicks it out to Jackson. There's the triple. No good on the shot. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. It's McDaniels on the wing. Leonard defending. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
I think we can say that shot is well within his range.
Yeah, let's hope so. Jackson outside. The 17-footer. And George with the basket on the assist from Jackson.
Proving how dangerous he is. Give George these looks, and he'll knock him down.
And here's Edwards. It's McDaniels on the wing. Leonard defending. Edwards against George. And he buries his first look.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
George, no good.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
Now here's Russell, and the ball out of play. The Clippers will have it. Well, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. The drive by Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
The way he glides around the court doesn't look like Jackson is moving as fast as he really is.
Now here's Russell. Pass to Gobert. That falls. Nice assist by Russell.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in. Well, a big trade over the summer, bringing Rudy Gobert to the Wolves. And it's a bit of a fresh start for Gobert, a main star of this team that is loaded with talent, but needed that defensive anchor.
Now here's Russell. Here's Gobert. Pass to Edwards. Gobert inside. George defending. Just 5 on the clock. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. And here's Edwards outside. Here's Gobert. The reverse. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
On the boards, Gobert is unstoppable, easily winning himself a second chance look. Coming off his third All-Star performance, it's easy to say Rudy Gobert is one of the best centers in the league.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hop, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points. Now here's Towns. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Outside Russell. Edwards against George. Shot is good by Edwards.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
George finds Zubats. Out to Leonard. Pass to Jackson. And it's Morris penetrating. Tries again. George with the bucket. George has got 6.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
Russell, the pass to McDaniels. Now Towns. McDaniels, a screen on Morris. Back to Daniels. And stolen by Leonard. Morris passes to George. Morris outside. Jackson outside. Pass to Leonard. Back to Jackson. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Timberwolves?
For me, they made a point to attack inside early in the game, and it's paid off for them. A lot of solid looks in the paint.
They've also been quick to set up their teammates, wasting no time making the extra pass for the open look.
On the court for the Timberwolves, second quarter underway. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards, and it's McDaniels in at the 3 spot.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Towns passes to Russell. Well, Grant, every team is looking for that perfect 5 on the floor, that magical lineup. In your mind, is that synonymous with small ball?
I think it is, B.A. I mean, having players that can play small, can switch on defense, obviously play multiple positions on the offensive end, and just a combination, when executed properly, could be a nightmare for the opponent.
He's a soft-spoken leader. Kawhi Leonard prefers to let his play do the talking for him.
Kicks it out to Jackson. Pass to Morris, the 17-footer, and misses it off the right side of the rim.
Easy chance from mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
Edwards, the pass to Towns. To the paint. It's stolen by Leonard. Oh, and the fast break for the Clippers. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
Excellent pass, PG-13, keeping his eyes up, using his vision.
And in trading for Rudy Gobert, the Timberwolves taking a Twin Towers approach with 2 7-footers in their front court. Of course, the outstanding shooting of Karl Anthony Towns means that spacing shouldn't be much of a concern.
That's like a horse shot. A very brave shot to go with, but he got it to go.
Russell against Jackson. Morris for 3. Second chance shot. Jackson, the pass to Zubats. Kicks it to George. Back to Leonard. 4-3. Minnesota with a rebound.
And yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
And it's the Clippers on the break. Morris can't hit. For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Pass to Gobert. Here's Edwards. Now here's McDaniels. Driving to the basket. Oh, he nails that one. 3 for 4 now.
Well orchestrated. And then the pass is right on the money.
Leonard with the ball. Working on McDaniels. Edwards pulls it in. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Pass to McDaniels. Back to Edwards. His 4th make in 5 tries. Solid start for him.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Jackson with it. Back to George. 17-foot shot on the way, and it's off the back of the rim. No good. The Timberwolves have gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Towns for 3. He can't get it to go. The Clippers trail, and Towns' three-pointer is elite. But some don't think centers should float around beyond the arc. What's the balance there, you think, Grant?
Well, I mean, first of all, it just shows how the game has evolved with big guys shooting like him. The bottom line, just play with aggression and don't settle. That triple is a weapon. You also got to use your size and skill inside just as often.
Now here's Edwards. They lead by 8. Biggest lead of the game. They get it again. Pass to Towns. Launches it. That's good. His first made shot in 3 attempts.
Love the decision by Gobert, finding the open teammate, playing smart basketball.
Here's George. He has 6. Looking to end the drought. Chalk up 2 there. George has got 8. Minnesota with the ball. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. Outside Russell. Here's Edwards. Out of bounds. It'll be the Clippers' ball.
Misread each other on the pass. Tried to recover, but too late.
And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
Oh, my. And that was textbook defense. Positioning himself well to send it back.
Here's George. Pass to Morris. Back to George. Can't get it to drop. And some solid defense from Towns. And stolen by Leonard. Morris passes to George. There's the 3. No luck on that one. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves.
15, the Timberwolves, 24.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Boy, you got to like what we're seeing from Anthony Edwards.
He's been excellent at cutting through the defense and giving them fits around the basket.
He's been very effective on the move, forcing the action, getting to his spots, and finishing plays.
Minnesota in the lead. You know, thinking about the Clippers' history, those Lob City days really stand out, Smitty.
Yes, B.A., one of the most fun eras in recent NBA history. Blake and DeAndre throwing down alley-oops from CP3. That team had their own style, attitude. I love watching that Lob City group play.
Robert Covington is out there with Luke Kennard. Then it's Terrence Mann. Then there's Nicholas Batum. And it's Wall in at the 1. That's the group starting the second half for Ty Lue. And the Clippers with the ball after the Timberwolves picking up a basket a moment ago. Shot clock at 5. Kicks it out to Kennard. Lets the 3 fly. Reed with the rebound. Minnesota shooting a red-hot 63% in this game. Stolen by Kennard. Here's Batum. That one a little long.
I'm not sure how he's going to explain that shot later.
Low percentage chance. If it's not there, give up the rock. Trust your teammates.
Here's Noel. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Snatched up. For Los Angeles, they've gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Here's Covington. Anderson pulls it down. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Here's Prince. Another miss by Minnesota. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Inside. Here's Covington. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
A composed player, Covington doesn't get bothered by physical defense. Keeps his concentration on difficult shots.
The Timberwolves have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Here's McLaughlin. Pass to Noel. Here's McLaughlin. Wall covering. Clock at 4. Noel. The wide open shot is on the money. And the Timberwolves lead by 10.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
Covington with it. Batum, left side. Here's man. And he dunks it down.
Nicholas Batum making the resourceful play, gifting the ball to a ready shooter instead of forcing something. From an early age, Terrence Mann has been around hoops. His mom was a long-time college head coach and now an assistant in the WNBA.
Here's McLaughlin. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. And there's a whistle. That goes on Robert Covington. That's his first foul of the game. Well, for a kid growing up like Man did, institutional knowledge, having a parent as a coach.
It's a gift, B.A., the ability to play hoops with someone who knows what they're talking about. Terrence is such a skilled player, and he puts in the work. And listen to your mom, young fellas.
Shooting for Minnesota.
Here's Wall. They're doing what they can do to mount a comeback.
And BA, they don't have to get it all back at once. Just focus on making every possession count.
Now here's Wall.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here.
2 minutes right.
Pass to Wall. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Noel with a rebound.
LA foul. John Wall. Second personal foul. Third team foul.
The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Here's McLaughlin. And it's off from three-point range. The Clippers have gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter.
Love the hustle from Robert Covington, making his presence felt in transition.
To the middle, and stolen by Covington. Here's Wall. Pass to Batum. Now here's Covington. Back to Batum. Nice jump shot from the top of the key. Timberwolves shooting the rock at 58%. Here's Prince. 55 seconds left to play in the third. Pass to McLaughlin. 6 to shoot. Here's Reed. Blocked.
A sneaky presence at the defensive end. Nicholas Batum was all over that shot.
Prince can't hit. For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. Here's Covington. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal foul.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Line for your Clippers. Robert Covington.
So he gets them both.
A 3-and-D wing. Covington's skill set is perfect for how players and teams play the game today.
There's 21 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Down low and stolen by Covington. And it's Kennard on the take. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Kennard's got his first points in this one.
With good size for a 2-guard, Luke Kennard can finish in the paint.
Oh, no good. The dry spell continues. 3 quarters of play and a close. 3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. The Clippers trail. And a look now at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth quarter. Kyle Anderson is out there with Naz Reid. Then there's Torian Prince. Then it's Jalen Noel. And it's McLaughlin in at the point.
I like when Reggie Jackson is seeking out his teammates. He could have took that shot, but his teammate, he was wide open.
Timeout called, the Timberwolves. And it's a completely new group for the Timberwolves. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch was going over with his team. It's been a battle, and this is a brief chance for everyone to just regroup, collect themselves. He told them, quote, "Your efforts have been great so far, but this game could come down to one big play, one big shot. We can't let our guards down for 1 second."
All right, appreciate it, Allie. 5 to shoot. Here's Edwards. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Can't ask for a better look with the game in the balance.
Morris with it. He's picked up by Edwards. Jackson, right side. Stolen by Russell. It's Edwards with a drive. Yep, that one's good. And it's a 5-point Timberwolves lead.
That's a move you won't see many guys make. Impressive stuff.
Pass to Jackson. Knocked loose. Stolen by Russell. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
For me, consistent penetration the entire game, and that's given them a lot of options.
Yeah, all throughout the game, the opposition hasn't been able to keep them off the glass, and they're paying for it, giving up second chance points.
Now here's Russell. Pass to Towns. That falls. Nice assist by Russell. Russell's got 4 assists in the game.
What a beast inside. When Towns gets in tight, he's almost a sure thing.
George against Edwards. George passes to Morris. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
Russell with the ball. Outside Edwards. Outside McDaniels. Pass to Gobert. Clock at 6. Outside Edwards. Moving along. 2 minutes gone in the fourth. Ooh, nice D from George. Leonard passes to Jackson. Back to Leonard. To the inside. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Now McDaniels for 3. Paul George pulls down the board. To the paint. Jackson finds Leonard over Gobert. Shot by Leonard, no good. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Here's Edwards. Offensive rebound, Timberwolves.
How much mustard on that hot dog do you really need? I know he's going for the big finish, but he didn't need to do all that.
George with it. Russell covering. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Power move from PG-13. He's added a lot of muscle to his frame over the years, putting it to good use right there.
And so he makes both from the line.
No doubt about those free throws. This is why you put the ball in his hands.
2 minutes.
And here's Russell. Pass to Towns. Now Gobert. Outside Russell. Just 5 to shoot. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Timberwolves lead by 6.
The aggressive move by Russell. He's got the deep bag of tricks. So tough to stop.
They double team George. And here's Leonard. The 3 ball. George, no good.
Low percentage shot from long range. Terrible decision, especially when you still have a chance to win this.
Outside Russell. Outside McDaniels. Outside Edwards. From the wing. And he can't get that one. And Los Angeles the other way now.
You know, I think it's desperation time for them.
For them to have a chance, everything has to go right on both ends from this point on.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts. Chance at a 3-point opportunity here. One free throw coming up.
That couldn't have gone any better. The and-one play makes it a one-possession game.
For Minnesota, they've got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. Towns passes to Edwards. 43 seconds left in the fourth. It's hauled in by the Clippers. This possession could decide the game.
And you really have to be smart with the ball here.
Pass to Zubac. Leonard outside. Back to Zubac. And it's in. Oh, what a sensational bucket. That brings them within 1. Expect them to take their time this trip down.
Yeah, B.A. The clock is theirs to burn.
And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
And that's an intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that'll put him up 2.
And all Russell has to do is push out the distractions and focus on the task at hand. He can do this.
That's why you want him at the line when the game is close. He knows how to deliver in the clutch.
For 3, George. Can't knock in the 3. Oh, George with a steal. Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. They're trailing by 3. 1 second left in the game. All right, guys, what's your take?
No choice but to go for the 3. Maybe set up a screen to carve out some space and get a clean look.
Oh, he had a chance there to send it to OT, but they come up empty. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
Oh, a lot of history, Richard, between these two teams tonight will be another installment in this terrific rivalry.
And let me say, playing in the same conference, having to go through each other year after year, yeah, that can breed a little bit of contempt. Let's just say it that way.
Exactly. I'm sure you felt that against rivals in your division and your conference.
Yeah. I think most of the time they felt it against me.
Look at the opening lineup for the Memphis Grizzlies. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. And it's Morant in at the 1 spot.
What a pass from Morant. He does a terrific job staying alert, seeking out the right opportunities to get his teammates involved.
George finds Jackson. Back to George. Up top, Leonard. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And inside, Kawhi can be such a force, able to power his way to the shot.
Morant outside. Outside for Jackson. Misses the three.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
And since 1999, the Clippers and Lakers have shared their downtown LA arena, the only NBA teams to split a venue, but that's going to change soon.
Now here's Leonard. Just 3 to shoot. Takes the 3. It's hauled in by Adams.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Morant looking around. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy. The Clippers broke ground on their new arena, set to open in Inglewood in 2024. I've seen the footprint. You fly right into LAX, and you see it every time. It's going to be beautiful.
And that'll be huge for the Clips. They're trying to create their own identity in Southern California. Having a venue just for the Clippers will help.
And here's Leonard. Following John Morant's 3. And Adams sends it back.
Adams puts every ounce of energy into his defense. He's not out there to contest shots. He's out there to reject them.
The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. It's Morant with the drive. George against Bain. He kicks it to Jackson. Wants to get it to Morant and does. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. And Adams with the slam.
Oh, he threw that one down. Adams, one of the fiercest competitors in the league.
Pass to Jackson. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, Leonard misses in close. And the Grizzlies leading by 6. Morant with it. Passes it to Bain. Outside for Jackson. Memphis moving that ball around. Now here's Morant for 3. It's rebounded by Leonard. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. There's the pass to George. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, in spite of the critics and the injuries, Paul George continues to produce one of the league's truly elite players.
And you mentioned the injuries for Paul George. Let's see, GA, the broken leg, shoulder surgeries, last season a torn elbow ligament.
And I'm sure there are a few others, Kevin, but give him credit. To battle through and maintain his greatness tells you something about his competitive will. And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Jackson. No points in the game yet for him. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
Just enough coverage to bother that 3-point attempt.
He was all alone on that one. Bain's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Grizzlies.
Yeah, they've built up this lead 3 points at a time.
We'll see if they can keep this pace. Not sure they can win it by relying on just the 3.
Now Bain. Paul George missing from long range. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Brooks. 43 seconds left here in the first quarter. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Leonard with the ball. Now defended by Adams. Zubac kicks to Morris. Solid as a rock from 20 feet away. And the Grizzlies leading by 9. Morant outside. Pass to Adams. It's tipped. And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
Stolen by George. Leonard on the wing. And the rejection by Jackson. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. And it's out of bounds to the Clippers as the Clippers retain possession. And it's George finishing it off.
Thank you, Marcus Morris.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They have made it very...
And please give a big round of applause for the Clippers U.S.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Memphis. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Jackson in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Brooks against Leonard. Jackson in the corner. Adams trying to free himself up. Jackson misses. Clippers trail by 7. George with the ball. Guarded now by Jackson. Jackson passes to Zubac. Outside, George. Outside, Jackson. Kicks it out to Leonard. Launches it. It's through for a second basket. He's now 2 for 6.
And in college, Leonard was a 25% shooter from 3. Boy, how times have changed.
Outside Jackson. Lets the 3 fly. They get it back. Here's Adams. And another shot. He takes it up and lays it in.
Have to put a body on Adams. He's too good of an offensive rebounder to not pay attention.
Jackson finds Zubac. Outside Leonard. And George now top of the key. The rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got his 6th rebound on the night. One word you always hear the Grizzly players mention is chemistry.
Yeah, you can't fake chemistry, and it's true. When you ask these guys what makes their team special, they point out what a tight-knit group they are. Some people might not think chemistry is a big deal, but it is huge when it comes to this league.
And one thing is, if you look on paper, it could feel like there's chemistry. But as you know, sometimes it doesn't translate to the real world.
No, it does not translate. And then after that, if you don't have chemistry, you better have professionals.
Brooks feeling it out a bit. 6 on the shot clock. And another turnover here by Memphis. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Jackson kicks to George. Kicks it out to Leonard. The tray. The shot's good on the assist by George. Leonard's got 8 points.
Oh, nice work finding the open man by George. Plays like this prove he's a team player.
And finished off by Morant.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Out to Morris. The 3. Hits it from 3-point range. Morris has got his 2nd basket of the game.
And dangerous in that catch and shoot game. In fact, anytime Morris can square up, he's a lot more consistent.
Down low, Adams. And Adams with the slam.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Steven Adams picks one up.
And the defense knows George can score from there, which is what forces them to kind of compromise at times defensively.
And you talk to the great ball handlers, and they say, Greg, that footwork is an underappreciated aspect of it. Why is that?
It's like a dance. You're eluding the defender mostly with your feet. The ball handling part is just making sure the ball comes along for the ride. And
George kicks to Morris. Outside, George. Going inside. Here's Zubats. Stolen by Jackson. Morant outside. Pass to Bain. Outside for Jackson. Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession.
Horrible mistake right there. You hate to see unforced turnovers like that.
And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Clippers. Trailing by 5. Leonard with the ball. Now defended by Bain. Nobody near George. That ball. Nice feed that time from Leonard. George has got 5 points now in the quarter. Morant outside. Jacks up a 3. Connects from three-point range. Morant's got 8 points.
Oh, Morant sinks the answer with authority. He's feeling the competitive fire after that last trade.
Leonard looking over the floor. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And the Grizzlies leading by 5. And a wide open look for Bain. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Here's George. Grizzlies with the rebound. Adams has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. And so it's Memphis in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're
21. The Grizzlies, 29.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Desmond Bain really making a difference here.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
Kicking off the second half, here's Taylor Jenkins's 5. They've got Jones, and it's Tillman in at the center, locking down the middle. On the basket by Jones.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Kennard, the pass to Wall. Kicks it to Batum. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. 5 to shoot. The Clippers need to get off a shot. Man can't hit. And the Grizzlies leading by 11. Jones up top. It's stolen. Here we go, all alone. Man gets the bucket. Here's Jones.
One thing you have to admire about the Grizzlies is their high level of effort. These guys play with such determination on every single play.
Even their superstars like Morant. Clock at 6. From past the arc. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make a pay.
The effort level of the Grizzlies, RJ, can be an equalizer against some teams.
Yes, the talent and experience can only take you so far, but Memphis, these boys will outwork you. And in some ways, it's not fair because their energy at times just seems unmatchable.
For real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Clippers trail by 9. Tipped away. It's stolen by Green. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Now we see more and more top prospects bypass college or even leave high school early to make 6 figures playing for G League Ignite. For many years, going pro at such a young age was something we only saw abroad, but that reality is now here. Kevin?
I like it too, David. The landscape is shifting, and I think for the better. Thank you for the report. A shot by Batum, no good. Memphis leading by 11. Left side, Jones. And the wide open shot from Green. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Green's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Passes to Covington.
2 minutes remaining.
The kick out to Wall.
2 minutes. Grizzlies foul. Dante Aldana. First personal foul. First team foul.
It's out of bounds. The Clippers able to retain possession here. We've got 1:55 left to play in the third. Kennard, the pass to Wall. Takes it out to Covington. Clock at 4 with nobody on him. He buries the jumper. Covington's got 5 points now this quarter.
And how about the read from John Wall? He knows the angles, sees the opportunity, and makes the right feed.
The pass to Concho. Ball against Jones. Lets it go from deep. He's off on that one. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Covington down low. Defended by Jones. Good on that shot. And with that, the Memphis lead is cut down now to just 10 points with that basket from Covington. Jones against Wall. Pass to Aldama. From outside the arc. Drills it from outside. Aldama's got his first 3 points of the game.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
They grab their own miss. Pass to Man. Second shot opportunity. The kick out to Wall. Pass to Batum. With the drive. Moves back up. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Ball to Memphis.
Memphis leading by 13. Outside, Jones. 20 seconds left here in the third quarter. A three-pointer, no good. LA's gone 5 of 9 when they put up a three-point shot tonight. Covington finds Batum. An easy 2 points on the layup.
And a high percentage look there is what Batum was after. He goes inside and makes it happen.
From deep three-point range, he can't hit that top. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to... And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
He does do a great job steering the ship for them out there and keeping the offense clicking.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Jackson in at the 1. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. And from college to the pros, Richard, you played for some legendary coaches. And speaking of coaching, is that something you've ever entertained doing?
I never have, and I never will. Coaching, the amount of hours that you have to spend sounds exhausting. I love my job right now, and you know why I love my job? Because I get to work with you.
Oh, listen, the feeling's mutual. And Adams kicks to Brooks. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Jackson in the corner. Here's Morant. Excellent D there from George. Clippers trail by 11. And the pass to Jackson. Jackson against Morris. Outside Leonard. with the fadeaway. And it's in off the backboard. Leonard's got it back down to within single digits for the Clippers. And for Memphis, they're shooting about 59% from the floor offensively. They've been running without a hitch. Here's Morant. There's the drive. And then Morant slams it in.
And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
From deep, George. It's rebounded by Memphis. Morant outside. Morris with the rebound.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistent.
And it's Memphis on the break. Morant with the ball. And Morant throws it down.
Still a little bit of a streak shooter. Morant has been deadly accurate tonight. Man.
Jackson kicks to Leonard. Outside for George. Goes up the baseline. It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got 11 rebounds in the game. And they double up Morant to the middle. And Adams with the slam.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
Solid play there from PG, absorbing the contact, but staying with that shot for the and one.
A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Memphis. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. A 12-point game. Jackson in the corner. Back to Morant. Paul George with the steal. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's good from George.
Second team foul. Foul Memphis.
Second free throw, no good.
Boy, he'd sure like to have that miss back. Hard to chip away at a lead when you're leaving freebies at the line.
Stolen by Jackson. Morris kicks to George. Leonard on the wing. Back to George. Beyond the arc. Buries it from three-point range.
And this is one of those nights where George came in aggressive and stayed that way. He's been incredible.
Morant against Jackson. And then Morant slams it in.
He'll put you on your heels in a hurry. Morant slicing through the D.
1:19 left in the fourth. George looking around. Leonard with no one around. No good on the three.
And sometimes on defense, you could just get lucky.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for the Grizzlies.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Steven Adams.
The work he put in on the glass helped shape this game, never taking a play off and closing out a number of possessions.
Leonard the pass to George. Leonard inside. Brooks covering to the inside. Zubac kicks to Morris. Just 4 to shoot. In the corner, George with it. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. And they can just let the clock run out here.
Cannot argue with the W.
And here's Morant. From deep. Off target with that shot. And so the Grizzlies. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up.
And these two teams really get it done on the offensive end. Grant, how much of that is the system?
Well, these teams have great systems.
The starting lineup.
And we're in for a fast-paced game today, it seems. These teams like to get out on the break and run as much as possible, Grant.
Hey, B.A., get your popcorn. There'll be a lot of speed out there, almost a track meet. Believe that. Yeah, you see each side has a great deal of speed. Both teams will be looking to play to their strength and get easy buckets in transition.
And checking out the opening lineup for Memphis. Bain and Brooks out on the wing. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Morant in at the one. Good work. There as it goes.
And Morant is a natural leader, someone who wants to get his guys involved when they're open.
Outside Edwards. The three. Kept alive by Minnesota. McDaniels. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Now here's Brooks. Pass to Bain. And here's Jackson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And here's Morant outside. That one no good. And Minnesota will come the other way. Out left to the wing. Russell, the pass to Towns. The kick out to Edwards. Back to Towns. And there's the drive. And it's powered home by Towns.
And no help on that one. Towns, long stride. it all the way to the rack. Way to go, big fella.
Morant with it. Now guarded by McDaniels. Edwards against Bain. 4-3. From deep, Morant knocks down the long J.
Morant doesn't need the three-point shot to be effective. There's so much more to his game, but when it's dropping, he's lethal.
Now here's McDaniels. Outside Russell. Pass to Gobert. Ooh, good work defensively by Adams.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
In 2013, Steven Adams was selected 12th overall by OKC, the first rounder born in New Zealand.
Yeah, B.A. Well, I mean, Adams is blazing a new trail. An example for kids in his home island of New Zealand. You, too, can become an NBA player.
The Timberwolves trail. And Edwards, here we go. And there's Towns on the assist by Edwards. Towns has got his second basket.
Capable of finding his open guys. Edwards getting better at improving his overall floor awareness. Nice to see.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Moran against Russell. Jackson for three. Pass to Brooks. Outside Bain. Here's Morant. Jackson finds Morant. The three. Russell with the rebound.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Edwards, the pass to McDaniels. Bain against Edwards. Back to Daniels. Towns for three. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. You just missed it.
Morant against Russell. Morant, the pass to Adams, and the shot goes.
Yeah, this is where Adams looks to score, especially when he has a matchup he likes.
Minnesota has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Outside Russell, fires from deep. The shot no good. Now Memphis takes it the other way. There's 42 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Morant, the pass to Adams. Back to Morant. And it's Memphis with another.
With a dynamic burst, Morant has such a strong driving ability, which really helps open up his mid-range game.
Russell, the pass to Towns. And here's Edwards. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. High post Towns. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Really important for this team to get production from Edwards. When he's aggressive in scoring the ball, they go to another level.
Anthony Edwards. 2 shots.
And he sinks the second. 8 seconds left in the first quarter. Right side Morant launches it.
And that's Russell. I mean, has the length to disrupt and bother shots, even against bigger or more.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. It's the Grizzlies. They lead by a bucket. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And looking at what we've seen from the Grizzlies, what do you think, guys?
Well, you have to imagine they're feeling pretty confident the way things have gone.
I agree with you. I mean, they hit the ground running, had a strong start to the game that they're hoping they can manage the rest of the way.
Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. And it's McDaniels in at the small forward position. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the T-Wolves. Morant takes it inside. Morant with the slam!
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Outside Russell. Back to Gobert. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Moran against McDaniels. And stolen by Edwards. And we played through the first minute here in the second. Towns for three. And it's Bain with the rebound. Memphis leading. Right side Moran. On the wing Bain. Back to Moran. Kicks it out to Jackson. On the wing Brooks. 6 to shoot. Pass to Bain. Puts up a three. Yes! And a nice assist from Jackson. Bain's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
The son of an NBA player, Jaren Jackson Jr. I actually played a bit with his dad, Jaren Sr. in Orlando back in the early 2000s, which means I'm old.
And it's in there. Towns has got 6 points.
Terrific read on the part of Russell that time. Scanned the court, spotting the open man, and then whipped it there for an easy bucket.
Here's Moran. Hey, hangs it midair and converts the double clutch layup. And the Jacksons, just the latest father-son NBA duo. Lots of great ones there, Grant.
So true, B.A. The Curry family might be the best ever. The Berries, including our own colleague Brent. The Thompsons with Clay in the league currently. Just some incredible NBA families to admire.
For Memphis, they've gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. Jackson outside. Inside, here's Adams. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
Adding to his game over time. When Jackson spots his open teammates like this, the offense runs much smoother.
Russell against Moran. Russell, the pass to Edwards. Oh, Brooks with the steal. From deep, Moran. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Plays with so much confidence. When Morant gets in the zone, he stays aggressive.
Russell into the lane. Pass to Towns to stop the run. Drills it from deep. 9 points in the game.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's Brooks. From deep three-point range, it's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Minnesota's gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. The Grizzlies pull it in. They've led by as much as 10. Edwards against Bain. Jackson outside. From deep, Moran. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson. Jackson's got 3 assists now in this one.
Look at the mechanics on Morant's shot. He can totally trust himself to hit the quick jumper.
Russell from outside. It's rebounded by Memphis. Adams has got 5 rebounds tonight. Takes a 3. Unable to get that one. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Russell from outside. Brooks with the rebound.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
Bain, the pass to Adams, and stolen by Gobert. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Edwards for 3. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got his 6th rebound on the night. Outside Moran. From downtown. And again, Memphis no good. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Towns.
And that's a foolish pass. Plain and simple.
Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight.
With the score, your Minnesota Timberwolves 14, the Grizzlies 24.
And if you're just joining in, 1 half is in the books. 1 half to go. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Taylor Jenkins. They've got Xavier Tillman. Tyus Jones is out there with John Conchar. Then there's Danny Green, and it's Aldama in at the 4 spot. You know, with all the dunkers out there, some players make sure they don't end up on too many posters. Grant, you ever make a business decision?
Yeah, B.A., you know, I made a few business decisions through my career. Look, as a competitor, you want to make sure that you can play defense, give it your all, contest at the rim when you feel that you can. But when someone like a Vince Carter in the midst of insanity, that's when you make a business decision. And that's a smart decision.
Here's Noel. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one, making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe, he's going to cash in more than not.
Outside Jones. And he's going for the lob. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Another shot. Pass to McLaughlin. Back to Noel. Just 5 on the clock. Tries again. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Jones from outside. Pure from 3-point range. And the Grizzlies lead by 10.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Here's McLaughlin. They get it back. Pass to Prince. The 3 is up. And it's Tillman with a rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Conchar. Here's Aldama. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
Not the best of shot selection there, but you know what? You did not look a gift horse in the mouth.
Up top, Anderson. Pass to Prince. The 3 is up. He's off on that one. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Here's Conchar. Here's Aldama. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
Counted from distance.
The defense takes a chance, leaves him open at the arc, and he capitalizes.
Now here's Jones, guarded closely. Comes up empty down low. For Minnesota, they've gone only 1 for 6 here in the second half. Pass to Reed. Here's McLaughlin. Cranes the triple. McLaughlin's got 7 points for the quarter.
Not a bunch of energy from the defense, which is why he was free to knock that down.
Now here's Jones. Not a lot of room. Conchar can't hit. Minnesota has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Now Anderson. Over to the wing. Here's Prince. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Well, it starts with defense. They got some stops, scored some buckets after that, and now we've got ourselves a ball game.
Back to Jones. Pass to Green. Fires the 3. He buries it from 3.
Green right back at you with that 3.
The Timberwolves have gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. Here's Prince. Reed with it. Here's McLaughlin. Misses the 3.
That's a look he couldn't pass up. He just couldn't get it to go.
Outside, Green. Left side, Jones. To the middle. Here's Tillman. Minnesota with a rebound. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Off target from three-point range. The Grizzlies have gone 4 of 8 in the third. Pass to Jones. Here's Aldama. Anderson covers. There's the three. Not going to go that time. The third quarter comes to a close. It's the Grizzlies leading by 8. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch was going over with his team. He told them to be more careful about their selections, saying, quote, don't force it at the arc. If it's not a good look, don't risk it. Move the ball, attack inside. Use your options.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. And it's McDaniels in at the 3. So that's the Timberwolves 5. The open shot by Edwards. Releases from the wing and drills it.
Oh, you love to see that kind of vision from Gobert. As much attention as he draws from the D, there's bound to be an open man, and he just got to find him.
Morant finds Jackson from the arc. Brooks outside on the wing. Bane. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. Here they come with numbers in transition. Towns for 3. Sends it home from three-point land.
I'll tell you what, going end to end, Towns may not always look like he's moving fast, but he's gobbling up some ground in a hurry. And some of that is his stride. That fella's got some big feet, too.
Morant. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got his 5th rebound in this one. Oh, Brooks with the steal. And now the Grizzlies on the run. Here's Morant. Morant with the slam!
One of the faster players in the league, end to end. I mean, few people can run with Morant.
Pass to Towns. Back to Russell. Here's Towns. It's Edwards on the wing. Back to Towns. Clock at 6. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That's on Steven Adams.
And, you know, we all know how talented Towns is. Now it's time for him to up the ante and do big things in the playoffs.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line. Morant into the lane. Oh, the Grizzlies get it back. Adams, the pass to Morant. From deep, here's Brooks. And that one is hammered home.
He seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
Outside Edwards. Fires the 3. Can't get it to drop. And Memphis taking it the other way now. They've led by as many as 14. From deep, Bane. And again, it's Memphis with a 3.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh?
Not when he can throw it down like that. Boom!
Here's Morant. Pass to Bane. Back to Morant. Deflects the pass. The shot. And there are the Grizzlies with another bucket.
I love it. His love for the game couldn't be more obvious. It helps him make a positive impact out on the court. And it also keeps the bench fired up.
Now here's Towns. Lets the 3 fly. Brooks with the rebound. No need to rush here. Take your time.
Take your time. This is where you can reset and try to get a good shot.
Here's Bane. And Gobert with a block.
A rangy defender with great defensive timing. I mean, why do you think they call Gobert the Stifle Tower? Barring a miracle comeback, this one is wrapped up. They were able to control the tempo and flow of the game, and it will end in a victory for the Grizzlies.
In today's game, you need to shoot it well from three. That was the difference maker.
Exactly. And the defense didn't rotate out quickly enough to disrupt their shooters.
And what a huge performance it was for Ja Morant.
And, you know, there was no stopping him tonight. Whenever he got the ball, he was looking to score, and rightly so.
Edwards can't hit. Well, Grant, this game looks just about over.
B.A., all they really need to do is just work that clock, don't turn it over, and this game is a wrap.
Kicks it out to Jackson. Moran against Russell. Second shot opportunity. Pass to Bane. And stolen by Edwards. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Moran. To the paint. Oh, deflected. Gobert with it. Fires for three. And so Memphis takes this one by a big margin. Exceptional effort on the road. They were...
Now let's meet the starters for the Clippers. At point guard.
And Greg, you were talking about this. What you appreciate about this matchup, the team-first mindset on both sides.
Very unselfish, and we're going to see guys moving the ball. And Kevin, they play for one another. That's why these clubs rack up so many assists.
Here are the 5 for the Clippers. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem form, Morris and Zubac. And it's Jackson in at the point.
Sometimes it's the simple play that's most effective. D'Lo with a nice assist.
Leonard with the ball. Now defended by Gobert. Kicks it out to Leonard. Left side, George. 6 to shoot. That falls. Nice feed that time from Leonard.
Well, that three-pointer's got to fire up George and the entire team.
Russell looking around. Feeds to Edwards. Towns up top. Out to Edwards. And at the top of the key, Towns. Edwards against Jackson. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And the assets traded by the Wolves for Rudy Gobert surprised a lot of people. In essence, 5 first-round picks, 3 of them unprotected. They better hope this thing works out. A lot riding on it.
Well, part of the lean years in Los Angeles, I was there, unfortunately. It's incredible to see that this franchise has become a better winning percentage team than the Lakers in the past decade.
Now, here is Morris. Leonard on the wing. Outside for Jackson. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And Brett, that Clippers turnaround. Did you see that coming?
I mean, not in this way, Kevin. Certainly, it's been a lot of outside factors that have gotten the Clippers to this point. But with the ownership and the enthusiasm behind what the owner brings to the table and wanting to make this team viable, they're in position to make some great noise if they find their health. So healthy for the league to have 2 teams in L.A. that can be this good.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to talk with SuperLu for just a minute. One point he made to his players was they're going to try to attack us where we live, right at home, in the paint, at the rim. We have to be ready to contest shots, play physical, and match their intensity. Guys, we will all find out together how this plays out.
All right, David, thanks. Here's Morris after the made shot from Karl Anthony Towns. Jackson passes to Leonard. Tipped away. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Out to Edwards from downtown. Up top, Morris. Defended by Towns. Leonard inside. Russell's there. Gobert with the block.
And the reach and height of Gobert, it literally makes it impossible to score over him. He's able to get all over that shot. Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time.
And when you look at Paul George, I mean, he's been in the middle of a couple monster trades.
Well, PG exchanged for 2 future All-Stars in Sabonis and Oladipo going to Indy. And in that massive trade to L.A., the Thunder got SGA, a boatload of picks. It just shows you how much value Paul George has. And trust me, he's very much valued by the team he's on.
Oh, here's Edwards. The shot that time, not on target. Excellent D there from George. Pass to Jackson. Takes it out to Leonard. And here's George for three. Morris outside. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. 5 on the clock. Another shot. Gobert with the block. Takes it out to Leonard. Shoots over McDaniel. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Russell inside, guarded by Jackson. And Russell gets it to go.
Well, not the biggest guy on the floor, but still big for a guard and a lefty. It's a nice soft touch from D'Lo.
And George, here we go. Gobert with the block. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession. .11 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Edwards looking it over. Just 3 on the clock. And he goes right over Paul George and slams it down.
Man, what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
And so it... And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen from the Timberwolves, what do you guys think?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Yeah, you can't be careless with your shot selection out there because some of them are getting thrown back.
2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's McDaniels in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves. Here's Russell following the basket by Marcus Morris. Russell kicks to Gobert. Here's Edwards. Rebound by the Clippers. Zubac has got 4 rebounds now tonight. The pass to George. Out to Morris. Clock at 6. Gobert with the block. Starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Here's Edwards. And the rejection by Zubac. And here comes Jackson, leading the fast break. Morris inside, working on McDaniels. Morris inside. McDaniels defending. Here's George. Misses the layup.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Brent, looking back, the Clippers have really put things together over the last decade.
They have. Injuries have been a factor the past couple of seasons, so they haven't competed at the level certainly that their owner wants to, but trying to keep this core group of guys together. And if they do that and they get health, there's a lot of talent there and a lot of guys who've done it on the biggest of stages.
The shot's good.
Paul George, too nice from that distance, just gets up there with confidence and knocks that one down.
Outside, Russell. Passes it to McDaniels. Back to Russell. To end the cold streak. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got rebound number 5 here tonight. And Leonard puts it up from deep 3. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for Memphis. Oh, man.
Fans love it. Listen to that. Love that thing.
And how about the athleticism from Edwards rocketing off the drive there for the slam.
Now here's Jackson. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Morris with a screen on Edwards. Here's George. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And you hear the legends, Brent, talk shots. So often, it's about what separates winning players from the guys that don't win as much. What comes to mind for you?
I think what comes to mind, Kevin, is expectation. And sometimes we get a little bit ahead of ourselves with guys who we want to anoint as the next great player. Look, sometimes it takes 3 or 4 chances at the highest level to finally reach that point where you have the confidence and the experience and the know-how to be one of the best players in the league and who compliments you along the way. So to me, it comes with a great deal of patience to let that player achieve that level of success.
Clippers trail by 4. Jackson with it. Picked up by Edwards. Edwards against Jackson. Scores after the quick crossover. Jackson's got his first points in this one.
Good handles from Reggie. The kids would tell you Reggie's in his bag.
Russell high post. Jackson on him. And that one's good. Russell.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Now Jackson. Pass to George. From deep three-point range. Minnesota with the rebound. Gobert's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Towns finds McDaniel. Back to Towns. Pass to McDaniels. Right side Towns. Paul George with the steal. And here comes Jackson leading the fast break. And the wide open shot for Morris. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time.
Really good job by Reggie Jackson just finding the shooter and feeding him.
Outside Russell. He scores the basket. That's field goal number 3 for him.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Jackson against Russell. Stolen by McDaniels. This will be his 3rd free throw shot of the game.
17 foul.
Timberwolves leading by 4. Outside Edwards. Into the lane. And Edwards with the stop.
You can't let Edwards get in the lane. Outstanding at using that burst of speed on the drive.
Jackson passes to Zubac. George up top. Got it off in time. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
And a huge 3 there to chop the lead down as we go into the break. Still anyone's game.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been one outstanding game from George.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
So with Leonard on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Kennard is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Wall. Then there's Batum, and it's Mann in at the shooting guard position.
And Kennard, well schooled, just keeping his eyes up and making that play.
Here's Noel. Dishes it to Prince. The pass to Noel. And Jalen Noel picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
It's Wall with the drive.
At times, Wall can be so explosive here, playing downhill, and then just sails over the defense for the dunk.
Anderson outside. Passes it to McLaughlin. Here's Noel. Here's McLaughlin. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. On the clock. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Nicholas Batum.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
No good on the second free throw.
Yeah, look, you'd like to take the lead on that possession, but at least he was able to tie the game up.
Here's McLaughlin. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Nicholas Batum. It's his first trip to the line.
And last season, he made good on about 3 out of every 4 free throw attempts. And last time I checked, I think that's 75%.
And so it's Wall. He brings it up for Los Angeles. A 2-point game. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. The rebound by Anderson. The Timberwolves shooting at 50% in a decent group. Noel passes to Reed. Good D by Covington.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Kennard kicks to Wall. And there's the feed to Covington. Trying to find Batum. He's got it now. Puts one up from 19. Minnesota with the rebound.
That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from there.
And here's Prince outside. Kept alive. A second chance effort. Reed gets the bucket. Reed's got his first points of the game.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
Now here's Covington. Pass to man. Kicks it to Batum. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Offensive rebound. Pass to man. Kennard on the wing. Second shot opportunity. Reed with the block. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Clock at 4. Here's Kennard. Blocked again. They retain possession. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Timberwolves leading by 4. Here's McLaughlin. Out to the right wing. Here's Anderson. The layup off target. LA's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Batum scanning the floor. Back to Kennard. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. He's made 1 and missed 1 so far in the game.
Had a success rate from the line last year of about 78%.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here. First free throw is good. Good on both. A minute 20 left in the third quarter. And the pass to man. Outside Covington. Wall dishes to Covington. Just 5 to shoot. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Here's Batum. Los Angeles with another miss. Minnesota leading by 7. Noel passes to Reed. Anderson with the ball. Passes it to McLaughlin. Now here's Reed. Defended by Batum. And pushing it out. Here's Los Angeles. Knocked loose. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. The Timberwolves have gotten just 1 of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room for the break. Prince's shot is good.
Well, he knows how to score, and he does just that on that play.
And Wall kicks to Batum. There's the dish to Covington. Buries it from three-point range. Covington's got 5 points so far.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, easy call.
He's shooting free throws, number 4 in 5 here. And he makes the first. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Here's Mann. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. The third quarter comes to a close. The Timberwolves on top as they end the third quarter on a 12. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. So it's Minnesota now. Hiding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. And it's Russell in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Towns kicks to Edwards. And Edwards with the stop.
How about the quick eyes there from Towns? Finds a hole in the defense and exploits it there with a nice find.
George looking around. Outside for Jackson. Up top, Leonard. Three-pointer. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. Here's Jackson. Pass to Morris. Back to Jackson. 6 on the shot clock. He dishes it to George. Over Edwards, and it's George missing.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
A shot by McDaniels, no good. Clippers trail by 10. Morris passes to Leonard. And here is Zubac. Back to Leonard. And he drives in. Gobert with the block. And now Minnesota on the fast break. Russell's running. Edwards finds Russell. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Towns, the pass to Russell. Back to Towns for 3. It's stolen by Morris. Here's Leonard, and Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Leonard once again imposing his will.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Jackson against Russell. To the paint. Out to Edwards. Knocked away. Stolen by George. Leonard on the wing. Doesn't go that time. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. And it's Russell in the corner. Pass to Towns. Takes it inside. And the dunk by Towns.
And really one of the more mobile bigs in our league. You simply have to account for Towns on the drive.
Leonard inside. Working on McDaniels. Morris dishes to Leonard. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Down to 5 on the shot clock. There's Jackson with the 3. And no good. So Minnesota will take it the other way. Inside, Gobert. It's hauled in by George. And so George will bring it up for Los Angeles. Trailing by 10. Zubac kicks to Jackson. Now the pass to George. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession. Timberwolves leading by 10. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Russell finds Edwards. Takes a three. It's hauled in by Zubats. Zubats has got 7 rebounds in the game. George, no good. Minnesota's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Russell with a wide open look, and he's good on the 3-ball. Russell's got the lead up to 13 now for Minnesota.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for Minnesota.
If they had to battle for this one, there were times when it looked like it was maybe slipping away a bit, but they never let that happen, which I thought was a real credit to them.
And that's a product of their mental toughness. Anytime the flow of the game turned against them, instead of caving, they just dialed it up a notch and were able to pull away.
And you know, guys, what a nice performance it was for D'Angelo Russell.
You can't look back at too many major moments in this game and not see his imprint put all over it.
Well, every coach should show players game tape of how he just boxed out right there. Great job with the footwork and using his body to step to the rebound.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Stolen by George.
And I think they realize any hope of a comeback is gone.
Well, realistic at this stage of the game, they're going to lose this one, but will they take something from the loss?
Towns wide open. Another miss by Towns. Jackson in the corner. Back to George. Shoots over McDaniel. Misses the shot. And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. Some good competition, but...
And the depth of these two teams is pretty exceptional. We could see a lot of variations in the lineups out there tonight, Doris.
Yeah, I think that's the luxury of having a quality bench and some versatility. Now, if you're a head coach, you have the opportunity to tinker, mix and match lineups, see what works best, and go from there.
So, the opening lineup here for the Clippers. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubats play together in the front court. And it's Jackson in at the point guard position.
Boy, the range of Kawhi's shooting just keeps getting deeper and deeper. He really stretches you out.
Moran against Jackson. Pass to Bain. It's stolen by Leonard. And it's the Clippers on the break. Morris passes to George. Over Bain. And Morant clears the board.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Back to Brooks. Outside Morant. For three. Gets the three to fall.
Morant doesn't need the three-point shot to be effective. There's so much more to his game, but when it's dropping, he's lethal.
For three, George. No luck on that one. And Memphis taking it the other way now. Outside Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
A little over a minute and a half into this first quarter. And a deep three from Leonard. That's tipped.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
It has to be interesting when you're bringing the ball up the court and Kawhi Leonard is the guy coming to meet you. This guy is the embodiment of an elite defender.
The three from Bane. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. George for three. Gets the three ball to go.
Well, Paul George is excellent both defensively and offensively. You want to talk about 3 and D? He's got both.
Leonard really has shown very few cracks in his defensive game over the years, Doris.
BA, I think it's a combination of things. Certainly the physical attributes. He's really long. He's got unbelievable lateral quickness. His defensive instincts and IQ are just off the charts. This guy is as disruptive, a defensive force as we have seen.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
The three from Bane. Leonard pulls down the board.
Grizzlies foul. Dylan Brooks. First personal foul. First team foul.
This guy turned himself into one of the league's top talents. Kawhi Leonard continues to be a dominant two-way force.
The Clippers in the lead. George outside. Releases. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Memphis has gone 1 of 4 from deep. Outside Bane. Outside Morant. Pass to Jackson. Here's the three. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
And Morant is a natural leader. Someone who wants to get his guys involved when they're open.
Leonard on the wing. From behind the arc. That shot missing. The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Brooks finds Bane. Back to Brooks. Pass to Bane. And that one drops.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now here's Morris. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Releases. Leonard can't get it to go. For Memphis, they've gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Pass to Jackson. Morant with it. Jackson outside. 6 on the shot clock. Takes the three. No good that time. So the Clippers will take it the other way. Stolen by Jackson. Outside Bane. Outside for Morant. 24 seconds left to play in the first. Jackson for three. The Clippers grab the miss. Leonard for three. It's rebounded by Memphis. Jackson's got 4 rebounds now. From deep, Bane. No good there. He got it off in time. The shot off that time. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And looking at what we've seen from the Grizzlies, what do you think, guys?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Brooks in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
Brooks against Leonard. George for 3. Adams grabs the miss.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Now here's Brooks. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. 4 on the clock. The 3 from Bane. And he can't get that one. And Los Angeles the other way now. Last year, the Clippers finishing 8th in the West. However, they missed the playoffs, Doris.
Right, B.A., but keep in mind, they didn't have Kawhi for the entire season. No Paul George for most of the season. In fact, I thought Ty Lue did an incredible coaching job getting that team to the 8th spot. They just went on to lose 2 tough games in the play-in tournament.
George passes to Morris from outside the arc. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 in this game. Memphis leading. Pass to Morant. Second quarter here, just over a minute and a half played. Kicks it out to Jackson. On the wing, Brooks. Morant, the pass to Jackson. And again, Memphis no good.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
It's George on the wing. Back to Morris. Launches a 3. The second effort. Leonard outside. 3-pointer. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Morant. Morant with the slam!
Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. Now here's Morris. How quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Payne, the pass to Morant. Jackson outside. Payne against Jackson. Kicks it out to Jackson. Memphis needs to get off a shot from deep. Payne. Ooh, excellent D there from Jackson. The Clippers trail. And for Paul George, playing close to home on a title contending team, it's a tremendous opportunity, Grant.
And back with the Pacers, he twice made the Eastern Conference Finals. But without a doubt, this is the most talented team he's ever been a part of.
And it's the Clippers ball. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. Leonard for 3. And again, no good by the Clippers. The Grizzlies have gone 1 for 6 in the second quarter. Not great. Brooks finds Payne. Back to Brooks. From deep. Sinks the tray.
Defensively, got to close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
Leonard outside. Pass to Jackson. Leonard on the wing. Back to George. Over Payne. And George gets it to go on the assist by Leonard. George has got 5 now.
Well, it gets to the mid-range game. A 3-level score. Paul George, yes, sir.
And the ball out of play. The Clippers will have it. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Jackson outside. Pass to Morris. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Morant.
You see his active hands knocking that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Now here's Jackson. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Leonard can't get it to go. The Grizzlies have got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter. Down low. Oh, Morris with a steal. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Pass to Jackson. And here's Morant. Outside Payne. The 3-ball. Hits the 3-pointer. Payne's gotten his second bucket.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies.
The Grizzlies, 18. The Clippers, 11.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. And when you're trying to slow down a top scorer, often the game plan is to get physical. Grant, you would know better than anybody. What's it like in the trenches here?
Well, B.A., it's interesting. I mean, it can wear on you. It's a mental challenge. When you're in the trenches trying to slow down a great offensive player, it really becomes a battle of wills. You have to stay focused. You have to be disciplined. And most importantly, you just cannot take a play off and allow a great player to get going.
And so in the game for Los Angeles, Robert Covington is out there with Luke Kennard. Then there's Nicholas Batum. Then it's Terrence Mann. And it's Wall in at the 1 spot.
Boy, he really wanted that shot, trying to make the defense pay for leaving him that wide open.
Batum, left side. Shot on the wing. That one doesn't drop. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Second half rolling along. About a minute played here. To the inside. Outside Jones. There's the triple. The Clippers grab the miss. Kennard outside. Pass to Covington. Back to Kennard. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by Green. The Grizzlies shooting just 35% for the floor. Jones from outside. Hits the trifecta. Jones has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
The three-pointer becomes a very high percentage shot when he's that wide open. You better get a hand in his face.
Green against Kennard. Pass to Batum. Shot clock at 6. Back to Mann. Here's Wall. And no good. Jones with some nice D. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. And the foul called on John Wall. That's his first foul of the game. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Here's Jones. Outside, Green. 5 on the clock. Aldama. No good from outside. For Los Angeles, they've gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. And again, no good by the Clippers. For Memphis, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Green for 3. Knocks it down from distance. And the Grizzlies lead by 13.
Well, you see the confidence from Danny Green. So awesome at stopping and popping.
Pass to Mann. 3-pointer. Rebounded by Green. Memphis has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Here's Aldama, covered by Covington. Outside, Green. Here's Aldama. Jones from outside. Doesn't go that time.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Back to Mann. Oh, got a piece of it. Outside, Green. Outside, Jones. A minute and a half left to play in the third quarter. From deep three-point range, it's hauled in by the Clippers. That's going to be over and back. Not watching the line on that one.
I think that's going to stick with them for a while. Huge mistake at a critical juncture in the game.
And I think the intention doesn't always equal the result. Wrong play, wrong time.
Covington grabs the board.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. But better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Now here's Covington, looking for his first basket still in this one. No good, and they can't put it into the drought. For Memphis, they've gotten just 25% of their shots to fall since the half. 2 for 8. Here's Tillman. This one for 3. And it's Green missing. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. For 3, Covington. Here's Batum. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
This guy's so clever at getting defenders to bite. Nicholas Batum draws the contact.
It's both from the stripe. There's 31 seconds left in the third quarter here. Jones with the ball, and Kennard picks him up defensively. It's good. Green's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, how about the versatility? Danny Green on the interior. Go ahead.
Wall, the pass to Kennard. And here's Batum. Lets it fly from 18. And it's Tillman with a rebound. From deep. And so it's Memphis in a good situation, up by 13 points. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
You know a thing or two about a point guard's job. Set the table for your teammates. Done there perfectly.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Tyus Jones is out there with John Conchar. Then it's Green, then it's Xavier Tillman, and it's Aldama in at the 4. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Leonard for 3, on target from range.
That's just heads-up basketball, and Jackson scanning the floor, spots the ready shooter. Nicely done.
Pass to Bain. Back to Moran. There's the block. And they get it back. Now Bain. Back to Moran. Spins. That one's wide left.
All alone from mid-range. You gotta think he's kicking himself.
Morris for 3. And they get it back. Leonard passes to George. Out to Leonard. Let's go with a 3. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. Leonard's got 6 points in the quarter.
No hesitation from Kawhi right there. The ball is delivered. He's ready to shoot it.
Morant, pass to Adams. Outside for Brooks. Pass to Bain. Here he goes. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Beyond the arc. Morris can't hit.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Oh, there's the alley. And it's slammed in by Adams.
Well, simply put it in the vicinity of Steven Adams, and his great hands makes that dunk look easy.
Morris for 3. The Grizzlies pull it in. Adams has got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Outside for Brooks. Lets it fly. It's rebounded by Zubats. Zubats has got 4 rebounds now. Morris passes to Leonard. Back to Morris. And he makes it on the layup.
Well, this is one aspect of his game where Kawhi Leonard has come such a long way. The ability to make guys around him better with his passing.
Now here's Morant. Jackson outside. Nails it from 3. And the Grizzlies lead by 12.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And stolen by Morant. Bain, the pass to Adams. Morant with it.
2 minutes remaining at the game. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the fourth quarter here. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. The Clippers have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Morris finds Leonard. Back to Zubats. Leonard outside. Jacks up a 3. And it's Bain with the rebound. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Throws it up high. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
Gliding the pass to where it needed to be.
Wow, a strong finish to seal the deal. Back to Morris. Pass to Leonard. Up and over Brooks. And that one's long. For Memphis, they've gone 4 for 10 in the fourth.
And they had an advantage tonight. Came out sharp and did what was needed. Nice win here for the Grizzlies.
They were the more accurate club. And in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
And they got a lot of great solo efforts tonight, but probably none bigger than the performance for Ja Morant.
I have to say, he was totally unleashed tonight. Flying up and down the court, helping out however he could. He made a big impact on both ends.
Now here's George. And that comes off the assist by Morris.
Well, Paul George says, I can answer with my own big-time three-point shot. Go to work, PG.
Morant against Jackson. Jackson, pass to Bane. Now here's Morant. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for the 8 seconds.
Grizzlies ball.
And so Memphis takes this one by a big margin. This one was a fun one to watch.
Let's meet the visiting team, Minnesota. Get ready, folks. These two teams love pushing the ball. Greg, we could see a track meet tonight.
Two of the top fast break teams in the league, Kevin. As far as keys, limiting turnovers is going to be big because they each want to get out and run when they get the chance.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Russell in at the 1. Bain, no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
For 3, Edwards. It's rebounded by Memphis. Morant looking around. Out to Brooks. Back to Morant. Shot clock at 6. Payne for 3. And it's Russell with the rebound. And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. Smitty with Memphis. What do they need right now to make a championship run this season?
Kevin, I think the pieces are all in place. It's a matter of luck on the injury front and staying focused when the pressure's on in the biggest postseason games. As creative as they come, John Morant has a style that's specifically his.
Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Passes to Towns. He takes it in, and the dunk by Towns.
Yeah, really one of the more mobile bigs in our league. You simply have to account for Towns on the drive.
Morant outside. Jackson from long range. Edwards passes to McDaniels. Morant with the steal. On the wing, Bain. And it's Morant. That time on the assist by Bain. Morant's got his second bucket.
Tough to miss that man. Desmond Bain read the defense perfectly.
Morant against Russell. Edwards kicks to McDaniel. And Bain pulls it down. For Memphis, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Morant finds Brooks. Back to Morant. Bangs home the trifecta. Morant's got 7 points.
I like this play. Good teamwork. You don't want to force Morant to do everything himself.
Pass to Towns. Back to Russell. Here's Gobert. Out to Edwards. 4 on the shot clock. Great open look there.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Out to Brooks. Back to Morant. Outside Jackson. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Payne for 3. The shot, no good. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin. Well, I briefly spoke with Minnesota's head coach. He told me defensively they have to stop dribble penetration, challenge the lobs at the basket, and generally make it difficult to get to the front of the rim. We don't want this to turn into a dunk fest because that will not end in their favor. Guys?
Thank you, David.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Russell passes to Towns. And it's Desmond Bain with the foul.
Desmond Bain.
That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
On defense, the Grizzlies trailing by 2. To the wing on the left. Towns kicks to Russell. 5 to shoot. And Edwards with the stuff.
And I like Russell's ability to create for others. He does what's best for the team.
Morant against Russell. And then Morant slams it in.
He's put on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game.
How can you not love a player like Ja Morant? Came into the NBA ready to prove himself and just keeps getting better.
Now, here is Russell. 17 seconds left in the first. That's a 2 from Towns. Grizzlies with the rebound.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
Here's Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
The height and the reach. That makes Jackson practically unstoppable.
He got it up. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still.
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And taking a look at the Grizzlies' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
You know, I think they're going to be happy with how they played here early on.
They've got to be satisfied so far. They look cohesive to begin this game.
On the court for Minnesota. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. And it's Russell in at the 1 spot. Now McDaniels after Anthony Edwards missed from long range. Out to Russell. Pass to Edwards. Gobert trying to get open. That's good from Edwards on the assist by Russell. Edwards got 5.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Both teams putting forth. What a night for Ja Morant. Showing off that versatility, and he's relentless at the offensive end.
There's the pass to McDaniels. Back to Russell. And Adams sends it back. Edwards against Bain. Kicks to Morant. Here's the 3. Rebound, Minnesota. Gobert's got 4 rebounds in this game. Edwards with it. Now defended by Bain. Outside, Towns. Morant with the steal. And here we go. Fast break, and Morant's got it. Poke loose. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Gobert finds McDaniel. Russell passes to Towns. 6 to shoot. Tries again. And blocked by Bain. Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. Here's Morant. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got his 6th rebound on the night. Left side, Edwards. Fast break, Memphis. There's the lob to Jackson. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Putting that 7'4" wingspan to good use. Jaren Jackson with the easy catch and flush.
Russell passes to Edwards. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. It's stolen by Adams. Morant outside. Brooks. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Dylan Brooks seems like a very spirited player, and he plays with a lot of emotion.
I've heard coaches say he's the team's biggest cheerleader. Whether that's game time or practice, Kevin, he loves to motivate his squad to be at their best. What makes Dylan Brooks especially valuable to a team, he's a competitor who you can count on to produce in the clutch.
For three, Edwards. Russell passes to Towns. Misses, and the dry spell continues.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
It's really a tale of two quarters. Shot it so well in the last, but this one can't get anything to fall.
Here's Edwards. Gets to the hoop. A beautiful reverse layup. Edwards got 5 points in the quarter.
And don't let Edwards' position fool you. Anthony is built like a linebacker. That upper body strength helps him down low.
Back to Morant. Bain kicks to Jackson. From outside the arc. Bain, no good.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Edwards dishes to Russell. With the drive. And the rejection by Jackson. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. There's 57 seconds left now here in the second. Pass to Russell. Clock is at 3. Shoots over Morant.
With long arms and great footwork, John Morant is a constant threat to your shot.
And a wide open look for Bain. Offline with his 3.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Back to Towns. Shoots the 3. And Desmond Bain pulls it down. And so it's Bain with it. He'll bring it up for Memphis. Only allowed 5 points in the quarter. Here's Russell. Basket made, just his second this contest. He's 2 for 7 now.
With a gentle touch inside. Russell really improving as a finisher.
Morant against Russell. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 8 rebounds in this game. Here's Edwards. A shot off that time. And that's it for the first half of Thanks, David. And we'll be back.
The Grizzlies, 17. The Timberwolves, 18.
We've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Guys, John Morant has been sensational.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
We've got Green, and it's Conchar in at the 2. And that's the group for Taylor Jenkins as we begin the second half. And here's Jones. More and more defenses switch everything now, Steve. And if you were coaching, is that how you play? Is that how you would teach it?
You know, Kevin, yes. Sometimes you have to switch, but I think the best coaches, what they do best is they show you different looks. And timely, they'll do it. Sometimes they'll trap it. Sometimes they'll hedge the pick and roll. And sometimes they'll just go under.
Lets it go with a 3. They set the pick. The Grizzlies with another miss. Timberwolves leading by 3. Stripped it away. Here's Green. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It goes on Taurean Prince.
And you watch Danny Green work. Smart guy, a grinder. That time, he draws the foul.
And he's good on the second. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Here's McLaughlin, defended by Jones. Kicks it out to Prince. Anderson outside, just 5 on the clock. And that's Prince, that time on the assist by Anderson. Prince has got the lead up to 4 now for the Timberwolves. Green, the pass to Jones. to Concho. Back to Jones. Pass to Concho. Beyond the arc. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
Missed opportunity. It's a makeable shot for him. He just can't get it to go.
The pass to McLaughlin. Back to Reed. Here's McLaughlin. Defended by Jones. And McLaughlin gets it to go. Now it's a 6-point Timberwolves lead. And the Grizzlies call their first time out of the game.
It's that time of the game, everybody. Come on and give a round of applause.
Memphis has gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Jones, the pass to Aldama. Here's Conchar. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Just 4 to shoot. And foul on the shot, so he'll get... And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion...
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
Players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's called about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Here's McLaughlin, defended by Jones, and McLaughlin gets it to go.
As the lead continues to grow, this is just heady, sound basketball.
They have just nailed their halftime adjustments. That's for sure. They don't want to have to sweat this one out. They're looking to pull away.
It's good from long range.
Poor defense there. That's his bread and butter. You have to crowd him out on the perimeter.
There's a minute 47 left here in the third quarter. Prince outside. And that one is stuffed right through.
Not just hanging out on the perimeter. Prince showing his versatility and can challenge you at the rim.
Here's Conchar. Stolen by Anderson. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Prince, the pass to McLaughlin. Now here's Reed. This one for 3. The shot misses. The Grizzlies trail by 7. 59 seconds left in the third. Here's Green. Anderson with the block.
Nice block by Anderson. Can't get too high off the ground, but uses that 7'3" wingspan to full effect.
Shot clock at 2. Here's Noel, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. Morant outside. Feeds into Adams. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
Big props to Adams. This is a guy who brings the energy and effort every night.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. And Anderson gets it to go. Anderson's got the lead up to 11 now for the Timberwolves.
A high percentage look for Kyle. Has the size and length to be a factor inside.
Jackson passes to Morant. There's the drive. Reed with the rebound.
Wow. Now that's having a highlight reel in your mind. But in reality, it didn't work.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his speed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And a look at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth. Nas Reed out there with Anderson. And it's Torian Prince. And it's McLaughlin in at point. The kick out to Anderson. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by Memphis. Adams has got 4 rebounds now tonight. And the basket by Jackson.
Want to impress scouts? Stand 6'11" and hit the 3 with consistency. Jackson has such a bright future.
And the Timberwolves call time. And it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, I listened in on what Chris Finch was talking about with his players. He's encouraged where they are at this point in the game, but he told his guys things can turn in a blink. What we need to do is execute the rest of the way. So we'll see if they can finish this one off, Kevin.
Thank you, David.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Morant outside. Outside for Jackson. Russell against Morant. There's Jackson with the 3. From deep. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
And that was the right call. But when you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
And it was great execution. Clutch effort all the way around.
Edwards inside, guarded by Bain. Back to Towns. And there's the drive. The rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got 5 rebounds tonight. Bain for 3. That one's not going to go. And Minnesota will come the other way. They've led by as many as 11 points. Edwards passes to Russell. Edwards against Bain, and Edwards with the stop.
Flying high. Anthony Edwards, ladies and gents, cleared for takeoff.
Morant against Russell. Morant kicks to Bain. Misses the 3.
You know, we talk a lot about scoring efficiency. He's displaying the exact opposite. Towns finds Gobert.
And fouled as he went up to the dunk. Good aggressive move, and he'll shoot 2. Steven Adams picks one up.
An elite defensive talent in the game. The arms of Rudy Gobert just go on forever.
And Gobert drops them both. The Grizzlies trail by 9. Morant outside. The Grizzlies with another miss.
Low percentage shot from long range. Terrible decision, especially when you still have a chance to win this.
Back to Edwards. And it's Memphis on the break. Morant with the ball. Yep, that one goes.
Smooth shot from Ja Morant. Coach has to love that confident play.
There's 1:54 left to play in the final quarter. Here's Russell. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Russell's got 4 this quarter.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
Here's Morant. Outside, Bain. Shot from the top of the key. Minnesota with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Edwards finds Russell. Back to Edwards. Outside, Towns. From the arc. The rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Jackson misses. Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here.
No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. That 3 off the mark. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter.
What body control from Morant. Able to take the hit and power through it all.
Edwards with it. Russell looking around. Launches a three. Cranes it from beyond the arc. And the Timberwolves lead by 10.
Yeah, they've sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
Here's Russell. 19 seconds left in the fourth. Well, for the Timberwolves, they can just run out the clock here. And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily